So I guess we're gonna throw the game in. We have SimCity 2000 Special Edition. This game also came out as a DOS version and Macintosh, and probably other things as well. So we're just gonna go straight into it. Hmm. This was cutting edge in the 1990s, in the mid 1990s when this came out. Absolutely fantastic. All right, so let's editing map.
Articulating spline.
Seems like the stuff is working mostly. I've had trouble in the past trying to figure out. All right, let's play around with this. Yeah, I had trouble in the past with the sound settings. Um, Trying to get the pickup. What do you call that? The capture card to work properly.
Reticulating
Let's
spline.
see here. I like to have a coast.
Reticulating
Let's see what we can
spline.
do here. I like try to make it interesting with
Reticulating
water.
spline. Reticulating spline.
Don't like how she says articulating splines every time. But that's like one of
Reticulating
those iconic
spline.
things. You know what I mean? Huh. Let's see. Actually, you know what? No.
Reticulating
I want
spline.
flatland. All right, we'll do this one. I like this, I think. Yeah, looks good. Let's see. Pennsylvania. Yeah, we're just playing easy mode. One of the things I love about this game is the newspapers that come out, and it'll tell you information that's going on in your city as well as some funny BS stuff, and like some stuff that just seems so like real. That's crazy. Anyway, oh, I'm zoomed out. So we're paused, and we're just gonna establish a few things here. We get a little challenge here, but we're gonna work with it. So I believe in this game it's 3 tiles. So we're gonna do 3 tiles. And yes, we need that. Okay. We need that in order to get people into the city, apparently. And we're gonna start with some dents. I'm gonna put it right here. Just a little. It may not be prudent to do density right away, but I don't see the harm in it. It doesn't cost that much. Alright. So since we have nothing going on, let's turn on the llama. Citizens demand road and rail. So you know what I'm going to do for this game is I'm going to try to do just that. We're going to add rail pretty much right away. As soon as we establish what we want to do with the residential zone. This is going to be industrial mostly in this valley here, I'm thinking. And we're probably going to do more of a downtown area by the water here. And then maybe right here we have like an intermediate area. Okay. So as a matter of fact, let's build a road. That. like so. Sure, why not? Just to get that. That's what we're gonna do. With industrial focus over here, residential focus over here. And let's start with light residential. I'm gonna put it down here. I know it's kind of far away, but I think it'd be prudent to keep it away. As a matter of fact, let's do everything. Yep. Yep. Just like that. There we go, people right there. There we go, people right there. And hell, let's put some dents right here. Right here. And do a bunch of light down here. Okay, and this will be like the starting point for the residential. And we're currently losing $15 per year, which isn't bad. Could do better though. And it will get better. Let's see, what do we want to do? Let's make a connection. And we'll connect the power through this depot here. If you play the newer SimCity games or what have you, you need to make sure you put these power lines in between every block, or the power won't flow. It is similar with water. You'll see when I get to it in a second. You can save a lot of money on water pipes just by getting things up like so. And like so. So when that eventually waters up, it'll fill in. Alright, neat. What's next? We do have a lot of demand for residential, so let's make that area dense right there. Kind of has like an intermediate area here. Don't need commercial yet. Industry is growing, so why don't we go ahead and do what we're going to plan to do? Well, that's too far up. Just do that. Just like so. And just to make sure we don't screw this up, we're going to put a little road in right there. Okay. And eventually we'll put a road in right here. And we'll have another industrial area right here. Um, as you can see, this isn't growing yet. Put that in. Okay, put that in. And then you can start coming in. Yeah, we already have some pretty decent sized buildings coming in. And people are using the train, I can tell. So let's take advantage of that. Let's start using up more space. Using the rule of 3. And build another block right here. Move the train down here. Three, like right here. Right. Cool. And we might as well do this. And then we're going to put in some light residential through here. Some dense residential through here. And we now have commercial demand. So this is what I like to do. I'm not sure it's the best thing to do, but I like to put a little commercial in between. Okay. See, right here is actually not good. Well, you know what we're going to do there, right? Yeah. It doesn't hurt to do this even right away. Ready? very annoying. Cool. Well, our city is growing. Very well, I may say. Alright, so police are needed. I guess somewhere up here would be a good spot for it. Now, the funny thing about police and fire is they don't need to be next to a road. So you can just put them wherever. And we're going to start right there. Okay. And we're going to just complete that with some light commercial. Okay. So once that's in, we take a look at our map here. We'll see where the police actually can go, and they are not actually covering this lower area just yet. So we're going to need a police station down there at some point. Joe, why isn't this area growing? That's why. So we seem to have a water shortage problem. It's all well good because we just need to go ahead and add some water buildings. Just like so. Traffic is picking up now. Josephania awakens. So this is important rule right here. That means you can take out a loan at 2%. Pretty sure. That's what that means. Pretty cool. So, before we leave, we're just going to go ahead and figure out a couple things here. Contour a little bit. So, how's that? Cool. Rule of 3. Just like so. And you know what? We're going to do that. Just like that. And that's where we're going to grow the city. Down there. But for now, that's probably going to start. And when the mayor's house. Yeah. Put the mayor's house. Right here. He needs electricity. There you go. Whoops, I missed. There it goes. Alright, great. Residential demand. So we are losing money, so let's take that as our next and final goal of this episode. We'll do that by trying to grow up some of this residential area. There you go. So there'll be a chance for people who want a small house to come here, and there'll be a chance for people who want to live in the urban area up here. That's awesome. And, yeah, we're doing pretty good, actually. Everything's looking pretty nice. Trains are working. You could use another train station right here. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay. I kind of like that. Wait, it's like that. It gives a chance. See, look at how that just happened. It gives a train a chance to turn around. Not like any of that really matters. It's just kind of cool. We got to leave that park so we can get some power. All right. But as you can see, the traffic starts to lighten up over here. So how about that budget? Since we don't really need a lot here, we're gonna lower the budget for that. And we are going to raise taxes. Okay. See how that goes. Generally speaking, if you're looking at your RCI demand, if the demand is high, that means you have some play to raise taxes a little bit. If it's lower, you're kind of taking a risk, maybe depending on other factors to get that up, which could be pretty much anything really, like worker availability. Here we go, $32. Perfect. We'll let that roll for a minute. So I guess that's it for now, and we come back next time. What's up? This is available. When we come back next time, we'll attempt to grow the city even further. The main goal in the early game would be to, at least in the first 50 years, like the make or break thing is to be able to afford a replacement power plant. Because when the power plant breaks, you need to build another one. And it goes for, how many of you had to build to get to that point. So I'm thinking our goal for the next, say, 20 in-game years would be to build a second power plant, or even a third by then, and grow the city and to give it a sustainable amount of income. But anyway, that's the next one. Thank you.